What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm happy to be with you guys today. We are talking about a topic today, as you see in the title. We're talking about the power of a father. From a Bible lens, from even just experience, what I've experienced and what I've learned outside of specifically the Word of God, what I've learned from other authors and things of that sort. But welcome to this video, guys. Thanks for tuning in with me and being here with me today. I am looking forward to doing this. I'm in a different setup. It's the first time doing this in this setup right here. It's my crib, you feel me? It's where I work at. I work from home a couple days a week. And this is, new little setup. As usual, got my little broski with me. You already know. Say what's up. He doesn't want to say what's up. Okay. We are talking about a topic today, guys. The power of a father. And I mean, this is a topic. This is something that I'm just passionate about. Seeing a healthy family. There's just so much power in a healthy family. There's so many correlations to when it's a healthy family. It's a healthy children. You get healthy children. You get productive children. You get people that are respectful, and there's just so many things that come out of a healthy family. That when the husband and the wife, they love each other and they put each other first, that they end up producing children and they end up being parents that are it just ends up being good in so many ways. If you look at the news, there's death going on, people going to prison, all these bad things going on. And if you actually get to the root of things, a lot of these things come about because of a lack of a healthy family. So but a healthy family is hard to kind of preach about or tell people that's the problem, because that takes time to develop. That takes time to put together. You can't get healthy family overnight. If you've already kind of been a parent for years and years, or not that I don't want to put any condemnation on anybody, but it's not a quick fix type of thing. But anyways, guys, I have a passion for just seeing family healthy and starting my own family one day and doing that whole thing. And I just know it'll be a beautiful thing. And I'm grateful that I even value that. A lot of people my age probably aren't even really thinking about that. And so I'm just grateful that God has opened my eyes to see that a healthy family is for me, that's like the definition of success. Like, there's a lot of people on Instagram and they got nice cars, they got nice things or whatever they have. And a lot of times, let me put this camera down because I keep on looking at myself and I need to stop that. I need to just focus on what I'm doing. But you go on Instagram, you see a lot of people, they have this nice thing, this nice job, or whatever it is, and there's a lot of good that I take from that and inspiration. I'm like, yeah, I want to have a good job and good pay and all that good stuff. But lately, the past few years, what I've seen as true success is a man or a woman putting family first, and that they really value and see the importance of being a good parent, being there for their wife, being there for their husband. And there's just something powerful in that. And I see that as true success, because you can't really Instagram that. I mean, actually, you can Instagram that. You can fake it. I'm sure we all see that the family on Instagram, that they look like they're all smiling nice and good and everything looks perfect. And oftentimes it's not perfect and it's not even probably good. Who knows? But actually a good family and actually having a good marriage, you can't really Instagram it. You only could be in it, I think. And there's only so much I know about that, because obviously I'm not married. I don't have kids. But yeah. So lately, the past few years, I just seen that that's like the true definition of success. That's what I see as real success, and that's what I want for my life. I want to inspire others to also put family as the main like barometer of what I should be valuing in life, right? Like we can value money and all these other topics are important. It's nothing, not that they're not value, they shouldn't be a value, but like at the top it should be like your family, how you raise your kids, how you treat others, and things of that sort. So, like I said, all those things you can't really Instagram it. You can't, and that's the thing about Instagram. Like you can show a lot of things, and the real things that matter you can't really Instagram it. But anyways, we're gonna talk about the power of a father and what a father really like brings. What like why is a father powerful? I was watching this video. Charlie Kirk, he's like a politic guy or whatever, but he was having a debate with this college student, and the student said, "We need to give more money to the people who don't have that much. We need to have a initiative in politics, or whatever, to get more money to people who don't have it." And he was like, "Well, we've actually have been doing that, and these are the results of that. It actually didn't fix the issues that people want fixed. It basically didn't really do much by giving them more money." And he said, actually, what we need to do is bring fathers back into the home. And then the girl, she's like probably 19, 20. She's in college. And she's like, what's that going to do? No, we need to help them to get more money because there's a deficit. And these people have a lot and these people have not much. So we need to help people get more level. And I saw her point. She has a point to that. But he was saying, no, actually, the people who have the money, like you could also notice that they also have good families. Some of them, not necessarily everybody who has money has a good family, but he was kind of showing that we need to bring the father back into the home. And she was really like, what do you mean? Like, what? How does that even like matter? Like, she really didn't understand that parents literally play a big part in like a child's development and a child's like where they will end up in life. And so as we're talking about the power of a father, I kind of want to just speak to that. Like, do we even understand that a father or that parents are important? Because that's not really something that you see. That's not a cultural value in America, really, that having a healthy family. Like, you don't see commercials about become a healthy family. Like, that's not like something you see regularly, that people are trying to raise healthy families. Not that people are against it, but like it's not something, it's kind of just like not spoken about. So really the power of a father is something that we need to even first become aware of, that there's power in a mother as well. But today I kind of want to speak about the father. And really, number one, the father brings stability to a home. There's a part that the mother plays, and then there's a part that the father plays. And what I've noticed in a lot of single mother homes is the mother has to play the part of the father and discipline the kids and do a lot of the parts that the father should be doing. And then she can't even do her part, which is nurturing, which is caring for the home and taking care of the home and being the glue of the family. She can't even do that part because she has to do the father's part, and it's not her fault. It's really the lack of men, the lack of leadership from men, that they're not putting family. They don't have the value of family that is showing fruit in how they behave. So that's really what a father does. He brings stability to a home. I could think of a few men right now, and the way they bring stability to their home, their children. Not that things are perfect in the home, but you can see the difference in like I was telling my friend, he's somebody who's I look up to a lot, and he's a good father, and he understands all this stuff that I'm talking about. He teaches me this stuff, but I noticed when I like he has like a YouTube channel, and he brought his kids on his YouTube channel, and just the way that his daughter was speaking, I told him like, yeah, I kind of noticed like your daughter, she like I met like growing up in high school, there's some kids that they're really timid, and like even I was like pretty timid and still at times, but there's you can kind of notice the differences in kids. Like some are like kind of outgoing and they're kind of okay being themselves, and then there's some that are like really just scared or like fearful or anxious. And you can, and as I would see that, I didn't realize it at the time, but I would notice eventually. I'd be like, oh, and I would see that they had two parents, or they had a good dad, or they had, I don't know. I just seen that there was at times, not all, not, I'm not saying if you're outgoing that means automatically you had good parents or whatever. But I had started to notice that those kids that were kind of more okay in their own skin, I guess, were from homes where the father was there and the mother. So I'm just starting to notice those little things, and definitely a father brings stability to a home. Number two, he instills confidence in his family, his wife and kids, and even when I think like I when I think of as I talk about these points, I think of the men that I look up to and the way that they instill confidence in their families. Uh, the men that they kind of have a plan for their life. They know what they're doing in a sense. They don't have everything figured out, but they have a plan. You can also see the wife. She's on board. She's productive also. The kids, like you can see that they're all on the same accord. And it really comes from the top, the father, instilling that confidence into, excuse me, instilling the confidence into the wife, into the kids. There's just a more of a sense of peace and like confidence that they have a leader. So there's something powerful in that. I'm still learning what that looks like. I'm not even married yet. I don't even have kids yet. So this is an interesting topic for me to be talking about. But I'm just passionate about this topic in general. So even though I don't have the experience from like living it, I have friends that they are, and I'm just glad that I even want to be like that. But number three, a father keeps. Like, I was kind of thinking like, well, even though I don't have the experience, I do have a father, and I don't have the best biological father, but I do have the best heavenly father. And I kind of was thinking like, what does he do for, let me bring that into like a personal way. Like, what has my father done for me? And something he really helps me to be is mentally stable. I've had a tendency to overreact to problems. Like, I'll think about like when I played basketball in high school, and I would make a mistake. Like if I started off the game good, I would be on a high note. Like, oh, I made my first shot. I'm ready to rock. I start playing good. I start feeling good, and the game usually ends up being an okay game. And then I've had games where I start off really bad, airball my first shot, get the ball stolen right away. And I remember in those moments where I would not start good, I would really overreact like heavily. I would start getting fidgety, start getting real timid, kind of get away from the game plan. I would just overreact. So when I say my father helps me to stay mentally stable, a big part of that is to not necessarily not acknowledge problems, but when they do come, not to overreact to them, not to underreact, but to just, okay, I made a mistake. I have a problem in my life. I might have made a mistake, or the problem came about without my doing, without me causing it to happen. But being able to just look soberly, like, okay, I have a problem I'm facing. I'm gonna take a step forward. it is really something like seems basic, but we can at times overreact to things, and something that's small, we procrastinate about addressing it, and then it just gets bigger and bigger. And I think it stems, for me at least, from not having that father figure to kind of be there to hear at least guide me in how to address an issue or address problems. So I don't know if that relates for any of you. That's something that the power of a father, he helps you to calibrate how to manage when troubling times come about, because we're always going to have troubling times. There's always going to be times in our life where there is issues going on. I don't know a season. I've been in seasons where I'm like, okay, once this goes away, then I'm gonna get back into making YouTube videos. And then that season goes out, and then the new season is also filled with issues that make me want to say the same thing. Okay, after this one, I'm gonna start So it's like not understanding how to manage issues and still move forward and still balance things in your life. So the power of a father is a big thing. It is something that I think we need to learn to value in our culture, learning to value family, because it's the pivotal part that will actually fix a lot of the problems in our lives when we can make family a value. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and I enjoyed making this video. Yo, like the video down below, comment, do all that good stuff. Comment anything that stood out to you. Like I said, I enjoy making these videos and talking about these topics. If you're interested in these type of topics, or interested in mental health, spiritual health, family, all that type of stuff, subscribe to the channel, because we're coming out with more of these types of things. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace. You dig?